Is she a desperate mom trying to care for her seriously ill son, or is she some sort of twisted psychological monster? Good evening, everybody. It looks like that decision will now be up to a jury. That Candida Fluty has been indicted.
We first told you about Fluty last week when she was arrested and charged with felonious assault and child endangering after allegedly tampering with her son's IV at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Local 12's Rich Jaffe is live at Children's with a look at why those charges have now been doubled. Rich.
Cammie, a Hamilton County grand jury has now indicted Fluty on 2 counts of felonious assault and 2 counts of endangering children. According to the prosecutor's office, she put feces in her son's IV line. Behind the walls of Cincinnati Children's Hospital, where healing and helping is a priority, authorities say Candida Fluty did the unthinkable, the bizarre. She mixed fecal matter into her sick son's IV line. Fluty's 9-year-old, identified in the indictments as EF, has been in and out of hospitals since he was born. He has a condition called Hirschsprung's. It's a congenital problem that affects the bowels. Family members tell me the boy has probably spent a solid year of his life just at Children's. He was admitted most recently on December 11th. Family members said the boy was having a problem with a blood clot when his mother, Candy, flushed his IV with saline solution. We now know, according to the indictment, she allegedly introduced feces into the IV, which caused the boy's fever to spike. Police say the case against Fluty is her own statements and video evidence. That video may have come from surveillance cameras set up inside her son's hospital room. Some family members tell us they're shocked at the allegations, saying Candida Fluty is a loving, caring, devoted mom. Others, however, are no longer so sure of that. Now, Fluty was initially arrested and placed on a $50,000 bond, $25,000 on the endangering children, $25,000 on the felonious assault. She is currently out on bond, but one thing that's unclear is whether she remains in this area or she is back at home in West Virginia. One thing is sure, that she's either going to have to turn herself into authorities very shortly, or she is going to be picked up by the authorities, and then she will be brought back here to stand trial. Either way, we expect that we will see her in court in just the next few days, making a first appearance on the new charges. In Avondale, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Cammie?
And Rich, have authorities said anything about a potential motive?
No, they're not talking about motive yet. We expect that will come out. There's a lot of speculation that it could be a psychological issue like Munchausen by proxy and that sort of thing. But that doesn't necessarily hold true, and it's going to take some court appearances before we can actually hear a solid motive coming from the prosecutor's office, but I'm sure we will shortly.
All right, Rich, thank you. Now, according to the prosecutor, Fluty's son is in the custody of West Virginia Children's Services, but is currently staying with an aunt.